Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 2013 on Kickin' It Old School Series on Old Family Farm. That sounds better. Right, today we have completed, as you guys know, the silage over there. I don't plan on doing it again for a little bit, so we're gonna get this stuff and turn this game down on my headset because it's ridiculously loud. Take this stuff down to the main shop yard area so it's not cluttering up my yard, because this is way too big stuff for here. The trailer I think we are going to keep up here though. Actually, is it now? Screw, we'll just leave it on. Got those to dump to. So first of all we'll take a drive down here. I think we need to fertilise, and then we've got some seeding to be doing. Take down the FPS, no need to see that, because I know I'll get 60 on this, no problem. Yeah, some seeding to do and maybe some fertilising, I cannot remember. We have to check, and then we will be harvesting. And predominantly, no, possibly selling off a ton of crop. Because we are low on funds. Ooh, dang. Alright, so this can just sit here. Pull up the HUD again. Yeah, it does that. Ooh, I want that off. Leave this thing on. I can go there. Don't want to spin in, but apparently it's going to move by itself. One of those kind of mods, I think. Alrighty, so yeah. Back up to this. Now, does this have the thing down on the side? Yeah, yes, it does. Perfect. Right, pull up the HUD because I cannot remember what it is. There we go. Now the trailer should function better. I kind of feel that this trailer's a little too big. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe a little. Who knows with the scale? I don't know how accurate the scale is on this stuff. But like I say, we are probably going to be selling some grain off today. How much grain do we have? Yeah, we've got over 70,000 of wheat. Canola, could do with some. So yeah, we'll go check that stuff out. And let's get a seed in. Wheat. What are you? I believe the first one's wheat. Yep. Come on now. There we go. Right, we'll leave that. We'll see what's going on everywhere else. So we don't believe we've got anything in there. Yeah, everything's growing, so cool, we can fast time actually. We can get stuff going in 2, but I'm in no rush. We will get it cultivated now. Probably put one of the Fergie Greys onto this cultivator back here. See to that, yeah, that's what we do. Empty the other trailer with silage, compact that with the buck rake. Did say I'll do that in today's video. On Monday. That's the Fergie Grey I was actually wanted to use. But we'll use the 4-wheel drive one for that stuff. Or possibly even the bigger Fergie Grey as it is. Got more ponies and that's what I'm after. Don't think I bought the buck rake up here. And this is the windrow. Was it going backwards? That was interesting. Not even on a hill. So we'll compact that up. Use the double tractor there. I think this fits in here, I'm not sure. Width-wise, yeah. And dropping that there. Wouldn't mind using the discs actually instead. Maybe. Find the discs. I don't know where they are. Okay, so no, wrong way. So we'll nuke this field and get it cultivated. What next? Oh, there's the discs. Son of a gun. Alright. So we'll go sell this. Where's the best spot to sell this? Let's look. Wheat. Probably the saloon. And down in the saloon area, I think there's music. I haven't got stung by copyright yet, but we don't know if I will. We're not running any implements, so we'll just dip that down. Cut through here. Now the saloon is over this way, I believe. So take out the signs. Yep, down over here. So I've seen some comments on Monday's video, people saying they're glad I am continuing. Admittedly, I don't know, as much as I love this stuff, I do tend to kind of get bored using it. I don't know why. I like this stuff, yeah, I do get bored of it sometimes. Right, at least with this I can just reverse it in and not worry about what we had to do last time. That was a big pain in the behind. That's tipping nicely, and money should be going way up. This is where the turning axle that I was getting irritated with yesterday come into action now. It's funny he says you can't drive through deep water. How deep is that actual water by the tractor? I'm kind of curious now. It's giving me the warning, and the water isn't even licking the sump of the engine by the look of it. So yeah, it's fine. The breather's way up there. So we'll go down to the farm. How much more do we have? What is that actually for sale? Oh, that was it. That was a full load of wheat, so we've got no more wheat. Canola. We do have 8,000 canola. We don't want to get rid of that just in case we have to go, oh poop, we need money. But as this is cultivating, I wouldn't mind fast timing it. Or another day, so wow, at least a little bit, but of course, should be doing it now. Haven't got that big fast time. So this trailer I'm probably only really gonna use when I'm selling off the grain, just for pure ease. It seems a little too big for this, but it doesn't look too bad. I did see someone offer, I think, to either convert these trailers or something. These aren't a favourite trailer of mine by any shape or form. The trailers I've got in Farm Sim 15 that I'm using right now. Honestly, that's probably some of my favourite ones I've used for a while. Alright, let's go grab the buck rake. I don't know if that's here. I think it's down on the main yard down there. Can't say for sure. How's that going? Nice, cool. In there, I think we'll plant canola. Canola always does good. It's a bigger field. One of the bigger fields. Usually I put the best selling grain in there. And canola it is. I'm hoping the buck rake is down here. May have to buy it. I thought we boarded all the stuff to do with the Fergie Grey stuff. There's a manure spreader. Ah, there it is, I see it. Dun 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 dun. Mind you, I've never used it, so hopefully it works okay. I imagine it does. What's it? What is the controls for it? Cool. Alright, we'll slow the time down. It's nice and sunny. It's been a while since we've had a sunny day playing Kickin it old school. Oh, I don't mean to confuse people if you think Kickin it old school is the brand or the game or the map. It's just the name of the series I've got going right now. I don't know how many episodes we will do. I do feel it is very quickly getting to the lifespan of me doing this. I tried and checked out the map that people have been recommending me by Tommy X. I can't remember his name, but I'm just going to call him Tommy. I think people will know who I'm on about, Tommy55 or something like that. And the thread on FSUK, I couldn't see any of the pictures for whatever reason. They were not loading. Even on his photo bucket, it wasn't loading. That kind of irritated me. And that's nothing to do with him or anything. It's whatever. I'll check it out on my laptop and possibly even my tablet to see if it's the case there too. Alright, what's the left button Y? Okay, how does that thing work? Alright, let's pull up the shop window because I actually have no idea how you use that. That should have been just lifted up, possibly, and would have gone on. I know you can use it. I know it is functional. Well, it should be anyway, from what I've seen in the past. Focus on buck rake. From the fields. Or from heaps. Maybe it's not working like I was expecting then. Yeah, it's not gonna work, oh well. But this would be perfect. Yeah, I was looking at that. Strange. I don't know what that deal is there. Yeah, I wanted that open so I could see the compaction. Come on. There we go. See it pumping then? Right, so that is 100% compacted now. So we'll just blanket this up. It's not much, but it will do. Bump. Done. Drop that there. It's probably not going to be much use to us, unfortunately. Kind of sucks. And we'll find a spot for this. Maybe we should clean up the yard, but I imagine you guys really don't want to see this, but I guess something that needs to be done. Okay. So, just thinking, what would be the easiest way to take multiple tractors down the quickest? You know what? I don't think there is going to be a quick and easy way. I can get that. Keep on hitting enter to switch it off. It doesn't need to. So we'll sell off some of these, make a bit of wonga. Extremely slow, these. I like how you can see the steering arms move way when you turn. That's cool. Guess these were only just like a 2-cylinder looking at the exhaust manifold there. Sounds like it's almost blowing bubbles underneath the water. Blah 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 blah. Just a high pitch. Where do we sell? Well, we could have gone around the other way, it's just there we sell. Oh, we'll leave that one there. That's out of the way, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Where's... That's what we want. Is it? Yep. And this cedar is actually... You know what? We may keep that cedar. Because it is old school, but we may end up using it at some point. I can see us actually using it for that field there. Probably hook up the seed spreader in a minute to that, to one of the tractors, and we'll go into that field there and start seeding now when it's cultivated. So I think, I'm guessing by the wool this is where the stacks of wool go. $9 grand, not bad. Get a little bit of money right there. Okay, so we want that one. Come on now. It's always very slow to get going, that bugs me a lot actually. I just want to hit the accelerator, I don't want it to be so slow to get going. It's want it to go. Alright, this seed is on another tractor. I did notice that, but I forgot. My bad on that one. Darn cockerel. So loud. Alrighty. Where are we there? Is that field even seeded actually? We may have to seed that field, although I do see some greenery. Not sure what I've got any in those fields. It could even be all canola, if it is money. It's probably what it is. At a guess, let's see if we can find out. Oh no, we need to do that. It is... yeah, canola. Yeah, so we are going to have a poop ton of canola. Should just left it on that. This tractor, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to unhook it just to do that and leave another tractor there. You can see the video for Friday being organising the farmyard though, guys, I will say that. So hopefully this is Wednesday, hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. You need to go fill up with seed. Oh, it's actually almost full. Dang. Yeah, it was full, but because it logged out and logged back in, there was apparently nothing in there. Yeah, go figure. I don't get why it does this, irritating. Oh, it's over halfway through the field now, perfect. And as soon as we've done this, that will be the end of this video. Until next time, probably. And I think next video will more than likely be halves, and I'll get it fast timed. Of course, I'll go over the bits I miss. That would have happened in real life doing this type of seeding, I would have thought. But then you wouldn't have had such a nice edge. Guess back then, and this type of technology, yield, as much as it did matter, it didn't. They were just thankful to get in a little bit. And nowadays society, people may be thankful for getting this stuff and getting the nice yields, but they need stupidly big yields, unlike back in the day when they didn't need it so big. Maybe. Am I to say that? I don't know. I really don't know. So actually, once this is empty, this could be a perfect time to end the video here and come back next time to finish off seeding and tidying up the yard. As soon as it's empty, that is. That ain't gonna be long. Looking in the hopper there. And that is us. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We will be back at it tomorrow for Sandy Bay, and then of course we've got the live stream this Friday in theory, casual fishing Friday later on that night, hopefully around 11 o'clock. I need to talk to banking and get everything set in stone. I don't want to be hanging around like we were last week. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.